Welcome back, everyone. In this video we are going to go over how to customize the theme that you've just installed. So we just went through installing the Flexbility theme, and before we start making any changes, just let me show you. This is what it looks like when you first install it on your blog. So there's lots of stuff on here, more just to give you a preview of what all the different features do. And so now what we've got to do is go through and change whatever we need to change to personalize it and make it look like what we want it to look like. Okay, so we're going to go back to our dashboard here in WordPress, come down to Appearance once again, and we're going to come down to Flexbility 3 Theme Options. Now, if you didn't install Flexbility 3, you would still come down. You should still see this kind of a menu option for whatever theme you've installed. Alright, so we come in here and there's a whole bunch of tabs in here. Okay, the first thing that I like to do is just come over to the quick change settings, and what I'm going to do is I want to change the main color of my theme, and it's as simple as just putting in the 6-digit code. Now, there is a really cool tool that I was put in touch with that I am going to share with you, and it is called, just let me double check here, I believe it's called the Instant Eyedropper. Okay, so let me just come over here and we will do a search for this. Yeah, Instant Eyedropper, identify each smoke. So I'm just going to click on that. I'm going to take you over there. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to download Instant Eyedropper. Okay, and install it on your machine. It's really small file, it's totally free. Okay, and then what's going to happen is it's going to show up in your toolbar. Okay, so I'm just going to close this. I'm going to come back over to my dashboard here, and so now I want to find a color. Now what I've got here is, because my blog is about setting up blogs, I kind of wanted my color theme to be very similar to the WordPress logo. Okay, so I've found myself a WordPress logo, and now what I'm going to do is you just click in your taskbar, and I know you probably can't see this. You click and hold down your Instant Eyedropper, and you just, while you're holding, you drag it over top of whatever picture it is you want to see. And you see how as soon as you do that, it gives you the 6-digit code for that color. Okay, so all you do is you find the area for the color that you like the best, and then you write down that code. Alright, and then all we're going to do is we're going to come back into here, and you can see, you can choose your color from here also, but I found the Instant Eyedropper is really great because then you can match it up. So the code that I found that I liked was 3578 AD. Okay, right from the WordPress logo. Okay, I'm going to click Change Colors. And then if I come back over here and I click Refresh, it's changed the color of my blog. And so now this is going to tie in with the WordPress logo, and that's basically what my theme is going to be based on. Okay, now down here, Theme Lightness Selector. Okay, so now if you choose lightness, so if I say I want to go with dark theme, and you click Change Lightness, you come back over here and you see the area on the side here. Okay, you see it got dark. Okay, that's what that does. It basically changes, it's like a background color. Okay, so, but I don't want mine to be dark. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go with light. I'm going to change the lightness. And then I'm going to come back over to my blog. I'm going to refresh. And you see, it comes up nice and light. I'd rather have it brighter. It's going to be easier to read. And then the theme layout changer. Okay, now what I like to do here is my favorite, because I've used this theme before, is to have 960 pixels single sidebar. So it's a fairly wide blog, but just a single sidebar. You don't need lots of sidebars. I mean, you can go with the dual if you want, but I'm just going to go 960 single sidebar, change my layout. Now I don't know if this changes anything right off the bat. Yeah, see, it made it a little bit wider on me as soon as I changed that, because it was preset to the 880. Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go blog sidebar widths is the next thing I'll click on. So you see here your total blog width is set to 960, post content width is set to 600, sub sidebar is 335. So I'm not going to change anything on here because I like this. I've used these settings before, and these are nice ratios. The 335 gives you enough room in your sidebar so that you can add some pretty decent sized widgets, and we'll go over adding widgets at a later time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over here to background and borders. Now your blog background color. Now you see here blog background image diagonal lines. So I don't know if you can see this in the video, but there's lines here on the side outside my blog, and I don't want that there. Okay, you've got a whole bunch of choices for the different options, and to just play around with it is really what you're going to see. But I'm just going to go no background image because I don't want anything. I just want it to be plain is what I want. Okay, so I'm going to refresh and see now it's just gray. So then the other thing I want to do is I want to change my color to white. Oops, that's not right. It's 6Fs is white. Save changes. Come back over here. Perfect. Okay, so that's part one of theme customization. So what we'll do now is we will take a break, and we will start right back up from here, and we will go through the rest of the tabs that I want to go over in this video. So get up to this point, and we will see you in the next video. Okay, thanks.